YouTube.
We are talk about it. Monotask, doing multitask.
Yes, exactly. Oh my. I'm gonna split you into small rooms. Please be gentle, all right? Be kind with each other, respect ourselves. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Respect each other. And I see you in a minute, guys. Oops. Bye-bye. So if you're hearing my voice, you are in the main room with me. So let's start. I'm gonna ask you to introduce yourselves, all right? Let's start. Aline, who are you?
Hi, my name is Aline. I am 19 years old. I am a student of biotechnology, and I think that's it.
Okay. Pablo, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Pablo. I am 22 years old, and I am a software developer. I am graduating analytic systems. I am from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and I am here to improve my English.
Great. And how about you, Cheyenne?
Hello, my name is Cheyenne. I am 24 years old, and I'm finishing my graduating level. I think I am a electronic engineering student, and
Great.
I think that's it. Yes.
Great. And how about you, Yuri?
Hey guys, my name is Yuri. I live in São Luís, Maranhão. I studied law at college and I'm 18. I have been here in TNT since the last year, and this year I became a host of Tuesday at 6 p.m. and coming.
Yeah, it's a really great meeting. And you, Gabriel?
Hey guys, my name is Gabriel and I'm 14. I studied English for 1 year or more. I don't work. I am a student. And I live in a small city, Campo Limpo Paulista, São Paulo. And that's it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna introduce myself again because now we are on YouTube. Hi guys, I'm Manu. I'm the host of the 5 p.m. meeting on Fridays. I work with marketing, managing an Instagram page from an artist here in Rio de Janeiro. And that's basically it. So let's start. Question number 1. What do you understand by a multitasking person? I'm gonna start with Gabriel. Did you saw the video, Gabriel?
Oh, okay. Let me see. Multitasking person. I think it's a person when this person makes a lot taskings, a lot of tasks, and he needs and he needed to in the same time. I think that's it.
Yes, exactly. And what do you understand about being a multitasking person, Aline?
I think a multitasking person is a person who can make a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah. And how about you, Cheyenne?
Oops. I think that it's someone who does a lot of things in the same time too. And I have already seen that video that you showed to us, and I started to understand that being a multitasking person is not really our real way of we, like humans, we are not really multitasking person. I think that's really interesting.
Yeah. And you, Pablo?
And I think the same. I think it's a person who can to do many different tasks at the same time, but without losing the quality of these tasks.
Exactly. And you, Yuri?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I guess multitasking person is the person that is able to do many tasks at the same time, efficiently or not, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a multitasking person, because when I'm reading, if someone calls me, I can hear the person calls me. The person must to shut me off. Manuela, pay attention here. I'm talking to you. So multitasking person, it's a person that does a lot of stuff at the same time, and I think they can deliver a good quality job at the end. But let's find out. Do you consider yourself a mono or a multitasking person? Yuri. I need to leave the room just a second because someone's asking for help in the room 3. Can you conduce the meeting, Yuri, please?
Yeah, no problem. So for me, I guess it's hard to know this question because when you, for example, here in TT, when you are a host, you need to be a multitasking person, you know. But I don't have this ability so well, you know. I so confusing sometimes when I need to do many things at the same time. I guess I consider myself more monotasking person. And you, Shane?
I agree. I think I am a monotasking person too, but depends on the tasks, like listen to music and wash the dishes. I think that some kind of tasks you can do. I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I do this to, for example, listen to music while you study. I do this is better for me, but depends. And you, Pablo?
In my case, I don't consider me a multitask person. When I am so focused on the task holds my attention. To be a multitask person is so difficult. I think is
So, where do you stop it? Hey, Yuri, where do you stop it?
Pablo already answered, and
Hey,
Cheyenne.
I'm not hearing you.
Pablo already answered, and Cheyenne.
Can you guys hear me? Because I can hear Yuri.
Yeah,
Yes.
You not hear me?
No,
Sorry. You hear me, guys?
Yes.
yes.
I don't know what happened.
Oh. Now you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you at all. So, oh my gosh. Yuri, could you continue for me?
Yeah.
While I try to fix that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you, Gabriel, you consider yourself a multitasking person?
No. When I try to make two tasks at the same time, I lost myself and I can't make it the real task. It's a confusing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna listen you all now.
Amazing.
So where are you?
Only Aline. And you, Aline?
I think I like Cheyenne. I can do tasks that don't need my only one ability, so I can think about something and make something mechanical.
So this is question number 2. Yeah, everybody answer?
Yeah.
So move forward to the third question. For you, what are the biggest pros in being a multitasking person and why? Pablo.
This counts for me. It's does a lot of things all the time. It's very tiring. I think it's very tiring. And the pros, if the person, for example, get away of your job, and with you, and this person can do a lot of things. It's more easy found another job. I think it's this.
Yeah. And how about you, Cheyenne? What are the pros and cons of being a multitasking person?
I think that the biggest pros, theoretically, it's that we could do a lot of things in the same time. So we could have more free time, but it doesn't happen. So it's the cons, because we have to lose a lot of energy changing between one thing and another thing. So we finish with our minds. I don't know the expression, but of like overwhelming. So I think it's a problem, actually.
And for you, Gabriel, what's the pros and cons of being a multitasking person?
I think the pros is you can make it a lot of tasks at the same time and optimize your time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
And the cons?
The cons, it is you can't focus in the one task and you don't make this task very well. So this is the cons.
Yeah. And for you, Aline?
For me, the pros is that you can make the things that you need without getting bored or tired so fast. So it's not so boring for you, like it. And for me, the cons is that usually you can't do it very well. So sometimes you don't do all the things you are doing the way that you would like.
Yeah. And you, Yuri?
Yeah, I will say the same thing. I guess the pros to be one multitasking person is related that we do your things more quickly. We have more time to do other things that you like to do. But the cons of being a multitask person is related that you have more risk to not to do your things very well. Like if you do many things at the same time, probably you don't you don't do this with the same quality that you do this if you only focus in one activity, you know?
Yeah, I agree with all, because the pros for me, it's what you said. You can do many tasks at the same time and reduce your time of deliver the task. But we can focus. It's like our browser. We open many, I don't know how to say aba in English. We open many, but we are just in a time we click on one and then the second, and we don't read everything. We start reading one article, for example, and then we remember, oh, I have to do this for my work, and you click on the other, and you don't have focus. This is a con, and a huge one of being a multitask person. So, can a multitask person do all of them well? All of the tasks well? Aline?
I think somebody can do it, but I can't.
Yeah, like the video said, just 2% of the humanity can do this, just 2%. And for you, Yuri?
I guess depends of the activity that you do, you know, at the same time. For example, Shane said about your study or you listen music, you know. I guess you can do you'll be able to do this well, you know. You don't need to focus a lot in one only your study, of course, and but at the same time you listen your music, you know. I guess in this situation, it's possible to be a multitasking and do the two things well, you know. But other situations or other activities, I guess it's a little it's more difficult, you know, to do very well. And I guess yeah, for me it's this, you know, depends of the activity that you do.
Yeah. And how about you, Cheyenne?
I agree. I think that actually I read. I don't know. I read about this topic, and I saw that when we are changing among a lot of tasks, we lose some energy between these changes, so we feel tired. So I don't think, mainly if these activities are in the same area. For example, you are studying two topics and you are changing and you are not focused. So I don't think so. I think that it's difficult. And some people probably can do this, but it's difficult for.
Yeah. And how about you, Pablo?
I agree too, because if a multitask person doesn't do the tasks very well, it's not an advantage, because a bad done task is not well regarded, you know. And I think the advantage of the multitask person is to make some things very well and to be recognized for this.
Yeah, exactly. And how about you, Gabriel? What do you have to say?
Sorry, what's the question? I may forget. I'm losing.
Can a multitask person do all of things well?
I think the music, it's important. No, sorry. When are you studying? I think it's important you don't make a lot of tasks like listening music or watch series or movies. But I do this. But I think that's important because you can focus in the one task. Like Yuri said, I think it's Yuri. So yeah, that's it. It's like this.
Yeah, Yuri said something that while he's studying, he listened music. I can't do this. I was in a lecture last Saturday, and there was a dynamic. There are a lot of questions, and we have to answer this question. But the host of the lecture put a song while we do the tasks, and I couldn't answer because I was singing. I knew the song, and I was singing, mentally singing, and I have to take off my phones to do the task.
Mano,
When sometime I make this like this. I mean, my hair, I don't know, my head. I'm singing, but I don't have phones or like this. I just singing, and I can't be focus because this.
Yeah, I have this problem too, Gabriel.
Mano, I do this, but with music that without lyrics, For example, classical music or this kind of things. I put one relaxing playlist of Spotify, and I start to read, my articles and kind of things. For me, it's one way to focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one. So let's move to this. I lost myself. Tell me a pro and a con of the monotask person and why. Gabriel,
Sorry.
tell me one pro and one con for the monotask person.
One pro is you can be focused. You just be focused. You can't is focused. I think. And the con is you don't optimize your time.
Yeah. And you, Aline.
I think a monotasking person probably enjoy more the thing that it's doing, and the cons is that probably this person take more time to make the same thing that a person multitasking will take.
Yeah. And you, Cheyenne.
I think that the pro is the ability to focus. But I think that when sometimes you really have to do a lot of things at the same time. You have deadlines or something like that for a lot of things. So sometimes that's good. So you can deal with this for a short time, and it's good that you have the ability, even if in the end of the day your brain is cooking. But I think it's a good thing sometimes. So it would be a con of the monotasking person if the person have not the ability to do this in some if it's required to do this in some time.
Yeah. And how about you, Yuri?
Yeah, I guess the pros of monotasking person, is related that we be able to focus more, probably in your activity. But I don't know, I guess this is very relative, like for example, if I pass main time to study one thing, I probably I will be boring with this, and I start to be tired to do this, I prefer to intercalate, I don't know if this correct, this word, and many activity or these kind of things, because for me it's one way to focus more,
Yeah.
If I pass, I don't know, 2 hours to study one thing, I start to thinking other, not focus,
Yeah.
And for me, this is one con of multitasking, you know. If you you in the same way that you focus, I guess you have probably you'll be able to be tired more quickly, you know.
Yeah. And what do you think, Pablo?
My case, I think a profession, for example. The pro is the person can focus on the thing and do this very well and be recognized for this. The con in the job is the person does only one thing. In the future, I think it will be so difficult this person to change their profession. You know, it's difficult then.
Yeah. I agree with Aline when she said that the person enjoy more doing one task. And like Pablo said, he focused on professional life, but in our personal life, we are traveling and oh my gosh, we are traveling and we are seeing things and we want to take pictures and we don't enjoy the trip, or we are I don't know, in a restaurant with friends and every time we are looking to the phone, so you are not enjoying the company of your friends. So the pro of a monotask person is that the person can focus and enjoy the moment. And the cons, I don't see a con, guys, because I'm a monoperson. I can see a con. Yeah, I probably do the job or other things in. I need more time to finish some tests. But I don't know if that's correct, because when you have a lot of things to do, you spend a lot of time too. So I think it's good to deliver something good and in a long period than something inferior quickly. So hi Virginia, how are you?
Hello guys, hello everyone. Oh my god. Sorry. I put the camera other side, sorry. Sorry for my late. I was in my work. But I come because have some minutes yet and I wanted to enjoy and talk a little.
So we are talking about multitasking person. Do you want to
Nice.
answer this question? Multitasking and monotasking person. And we are answer the question, tell me a pro and a con of the monotask person and why.
Could you send here, Manu, just for me read?
Yeah, I send in the chat.
Okay. 1 minute. It's my time to answer? Okay, just 1 minute. Guys, I didn't understand. What is a monotask?
Monotask person is the person who do something, one thing at a time. And a multitasking person, they do a lot of things at the same time. So
okay.
you are watching a movie and using your cell phone or something like that. This is a multitasking person. And a monotask, pay attention at the movie.
Okay. So I guess in some situations we need to be a multiple task. We need to have this ability. For example, if you are in the street and I don't know, you need to pay attention when you are driving the car. I guess we need to pay attention not just in you, but in the others. Special guys, I don't know, but especially in my case here in São Paulo, the is crazy that, oh my god, the traffic, and sometimes you need to pay attention. But I guess when you are enjoy and doing leisure with each others isn't good. See this or cell phone and start to talk with other or watching the movie. I guess it's not so good. We need to just to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go to a Brazilian philosopher, Mário Sérgio Cortella, said that priority is a word without plural. When we have more than one priority, it's no longer a priority. Do you agree with that, Pablo?
This is a philosophical question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think depends. For example, a man or a woman can prioritize their work and family and at different times. But if a man or a woman prioritizes only his or her work, it's so damaged for the family, you know. It's a difficult thing.
Yeah. We have to think in a lot of situations to answer this question. And how about you, Cheyenne?
I think that we have to think more about this question, because I think that we have a lot of areas in our lives, like career and studies and family and healthcare, and there are a lot of things that we can prioritize in some moments, and in another moments we have to prioritize another. For example, we know that we have a test, so sometimes we can prioritize our health, and we can be a lot of time just working and sleeping late, and we know that it's a moment and this moment will pass. So after this moment you can prioritize again your healthcare. So I think that it's not a priority for all your life, but you can change these priorities and manage this. So it's something like prioritize a lot of things, but in different moments. So I think that's it.
And how about you, Virginia? You're muted.
Sorry, guys. Thanks, Manu, again. I agree with Yuri. I guess it's a very philosophical phrase. And how to say this? Guys, I forget. I say in Portuguese. Por mais que você would want have just one priority in your life, sometimes the life put others priorities in your life. And if you want to be successful, sometimes if you want to do a university or just to achieve one dream, you need to do a lot of things together.
Yeah. And you, Yuri?
Yeah, well, I disagree with this phrase, because I guess, like Shane said, other people already said about this. Nowadays we have many priorities, like we need to balance these, we need to have one time for every kind of priority that we have. For example, we have, I don't know, your career, your family, your take care of your mental health, your body, and I guess it's possible to administrate all of them, but we need to try to have time for this, and not, I guess, try to pass your time with your family, try to study, try to work, try to make exercise, and I guess it's not a bad way, when you have many priorities. I guess we need to do this nowadays. It's so hard not have this kind of many things to do.
Yeah. And what do you think, Aline? Do you agree with Mário Sérgio Cortella?
I disagree. I agree with the other participants. I think our life is not simple. We have a lot of dimensions of tasks to do. We are not just one thing. We may be members of family. We may be employers. We can do a lot of things, and we need to think about a lot of priorities, because of course one of them could be more important than the others, but we can do a lot of things, not just think about one thing.
Yeah. And what do you think, Gabriel? Gabriel, are you there?
Oh, sorry. Now I'm here. I'm back now because I'm gonna to the bathroom and now I am back. Okay. So sorry, what's the question? I'm losing because I'm okay. I'm back now.
A Brazilian philosopher, Mário Sérgio Cortella, said that priority is a word without a plural. When we have more than one, it is no longer a priority. Do you agree with that line, with that phrase?
I think it is. Yeah. Priority is really a word. It don't have a plural, but it's in the other sense. I think it's like he's just saying he don't agree about a person multitasking, but I think it's possible a person has a multitasking, because some person has abilities, abilities, if his abilities help, oh sorry, can help to make tasks. So I think no, I don't agree with this term.
Yeah, I agree with him. And I have an example. I have a friend, a dear friend of mine, and he wanted to change his job. He wasn't satisfied with the company he was working on, and he focused. I want to change my company. I want to change the company. And he do everything to change. And he did. He started this week in a new company because he focused on his career. And I think, we are running out of time for think in the main priority. What is our priority right now? Stay safe, stay with health. This is our priority. And we have a lot of things running besides that priority. But we manage this. We have to work, we have to study, and so on. But the main priority is stay safe and with health. I think you should take a priority and focus on that. And we do a lot what we have to do on our daily life. I don't know if you agree with that, but that's what I thought. I'm gonna bring everybody back. And let's see if we can answer one more question. What is your opinion on the sentence, to be multitasking is to be distracted? Aline.
I think sometimes you became multitasking for being distracted, not their different way. I think being distracted is not the consequence, is the reason to be multitasking.
Yeah. And what do you think, Virginia?
I guess can be and not can be. For example, I guess the most problem, I like your last point, Manu, about our life. I guess we have different points of life, like our work or health. But for example, I think in a professional or in an education point, the people who started doing a task and didn't finish is the problem. I guess, not to be multiple. That's my opinion.
Yeah. So guys, how was the conversation in your rooms? Who wants to start?
Really
One
good.
at a time, guys.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Patricia.
Sorry, Thais. Really good in my room. We discussed a lot and laughed, and good point of views there.
Yeah. And someone? Ju, how about you?
Yes, it was very nice. I enjoyed a lot, and the conversation was very good. The topic too.
Oh, thank you. Thais, would you like to say something?
Yes, I like it. The topic is in this week. I participate of another conversation, and it was similar with this. Yes, actually, I don't remember now the topic, but in the other conversation in the breakout room, I remember that I made this association, and now I can't remember. But I will remember and I will write on the chat. But I know that they are related, and I really like to talk about it, because I think it's a problem for everybody. Mainly in this pandemic time, we have a lot of things to do. We have a lot of pressure, and to deal with this, sometimes it's very it's very hard for us. So have different points of views. Like Patricia said, it's very good for us. Thank you, Manu, to bring this to us.
Oh, it's good to hear that. So guys, I would like to do a little dynamic, but we are running out of time because we have a Spanish meeting after this one. And let me see. Who is monotasking person here? Raise your hand. Yeah. I'm a monotask person. And whoa, everybody is monotask person here. Good Lord. And what it's the most how I don't know how to say that for you, how to ask. What is the cons that you see in being a monotask person, Mayara?
I think the monotask person is a perfectionist person. It's hard for us do a lot of things or finish things if the tasks are not very well.
Yeah. So guys, I would like to ask you to fill the feedback, please. It's very important for us to continue the project, to improve our project. And the email can be in the spam. You can check in the spam too, please. Stay safe, wash your hands, use mask and alcohol. Oh my gosh. And if you are not on the Telegram group or Instagram or subscribe here, I'll send in the chat the links. And see you next week. Oh, today we have a happy hour. So schedule, guys, starting in a new hour, 11 p.m. Okay. So see you next Friday and have a good weekend for all. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.